China continues to be the world's most horrible actor. I feel like Biff in Back to the Future. You just did $300 damage to my car, you son of a bitch, and now I'm going to take it out of your ass, right? I mean, that's how I feel about China right now. You have destroyed the world economy. It will cost the world economy $10 trillion, $15 trillion, endless amounts of money to come out of this, and you've cost the world tens of thousands of lives. Meanwhile, China is getting aggressive militarily. We're supposed to treat them like they're our friends? According to the Asia Times, China seizes COVID-19 advantage in the South China Sea. With the COVID-19 pandemic mostly contained in China and now wreaking havoc on the United States, security analysts are closely watching Beijing's military moves in the hotly contested South China Sea. In recent days, China has conducted military drills and deployed large-scale military assets to the maritime area, while at the same time officially celebrating strides made in exploiting disputed energy resources in the fossil fuel-rich sea. While some see China's nationalistic message as a bid to rally its people, others view the increasingly aggressive naval maneuvers as a bid to exploit America's weakened condition to secure new advantage in the hotspot theater. So they're taking advantage of the fact that we just had to remove a carrier basically from circulation thanks to coronavirus infections. They're taking advantage of all of this in order to get aggressive on the world stage. Not a shock. The Philippines and Malaysia, both at territorial loggerheads with China in the sea, have both recently placed their administration and commercial capitalists under weeks-long military-enforced lockdown. The U.S., the long-term guarantor of the region's law-based order, is now grappling with the world's worst outbreak. The Pentagon has been mobilized to help out at home. China is moving to capitalize. Meanwhile, this has gone hand in hand with attempts to drive a diplomatic wedge between the U.S. and its traditional transatlantic allies, some of which have recently committed naval vessels to U.S.-led freedom of navigations operations in the South China Sea. So Beijing is putting out propaganda trying to blame the United States for all of this. Meanwhile, if they had not lied about this for over a month, and commanded the WHO to do their bidding, there'd be a lot more people alive today, and certainly a lot more preventable deaths would have been prevented. Good for the Japanese vice prime minister. He came out and he said, the WHO, the World Health Organization, should be renamed the Chinese Health Organization. We're going to have to radically rethink how we do business with the WHO. Radically rethink this thing. It's a disaster area. International institutions cannot be run by the world's worst players while we foot the bill. It's horrifying. I mean, I honest to God, wish there were a way for us to cancel the debt that we owe to China. There is no way to do it because the face bonds don't actually have on it signed to China on there. But we're going to have to take strict measures in the future with how we deal with China. China is not just a geopolitical enemy. They're a rogue state that is a danger to everyone in the world. They hid this thing for a month. They allowed 5 million Wuhan residents to go out and move around freely in the world without telling anybody. They lied to the WHO. As of January 14th, the WHO was still maintaining publicly that there was no human-to-human transmission of this thing. They've wrecked the world economy. I mean, it's unbelievable. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Ben Shapiro Show. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on all of our future content.